You get cheap booze as well.
Yeah, I've never had to experience that, but apparently it's quite cheap.
Oh shit, yeah. What's the Coke
2
like?
beers
Is the
and a
price
Coke.
high? Oh dear.
Soft drinks are bloody expensive in comparison.
Oh really? That's ridiculous.
It's just
Oh dear.
one pint of Coke is the same as a pint of beer.
Oh, you got the rough end of the stick, buddy. You should live
I
where
know.
we live, and we'll live where you live. But that doesn't really work because I'm in uni. So.
Why would you want to live
Well.
where it's more expensive?
No, I want to live where the booze is cheaper.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. That was my logic behind it. Oh dear.
Okay, so we're going to record a podcast. We need to do an intro.
Okay.
Need to do an intro.
Hang on, whoa.
Da da da.
Pretty sure that's probably copyrighted.
Wow.
2
2 beers and a Coke.
beers. 2
I
beers.
thought it was 2 pints.
2 beers and a Coke.
And a
Two pints and a Coke.
Coke.
2
On a
beers.
genuine note, should we
2
go
beers
get some
and a
beers?
Coke. 2 pints and a Coke. 2 pints and a Coke. My voice is gone
Should we
for
go
some
get some
reason.
beers?
2 beers. 2 beers and a
Should we go
Coke.
get some beers?
2 pints and a Coke.
Dun,
2
dun, dun, dun,
beers. 2 pints and a Coke. Oh, shit. We just had a very interesting conversation, by the way, of the fact that soft drinks are more expensive where Tom is, and yet the booze is cheaper.
That's strange.
It's completely
Yeah.
the wrong way around.
Tom, is that what, enough, bro?
So he's buying
Yeah.
expensive Coke. Why don't we ship him
No.
cheap Coke and you ship us cheap booze?
We want the booze.
A
That's
care
weird. It's almost
package.
like hell is fighting back.
What? Okay, that's a well-known thing.
What?
I'm sorry.
Ridiculous,
I
Charles.
don't know what I'm saying. Hell is fighting back. So, should we go get some beers? So that we've actually got 2 beers to go with.
Is he drinking a Coke?
No, but he says he can make the sound. Wait,
Wait.
Tom?
I felt it. I could taste it. Oh dear.
What I'm
That
actually
wasn't
drinking
the
is a
most
bottle of water.
realistic.
He's drinking a bottle of water. 2 beers and a water. 2 pints. They're not actually pints, but they're going to be bottles.
What is this a name? 2 beers, 2 pints, and 2 waters. 2. Hang on.
Just a lot of drinks.
Basically, Tom doesn't drink alcohol. That's what we're getting at.
On nights out, it's full fat Coke. When I'm just having a lazy day, and it's Diet Coke.
When it's nights out, we go hard. We go
We
all the
hardcore,
way.
yeah.
Go on that proper Coke.
We go extra hyper.
I have got the beers.
He's a fairly big Coke.
Start the podcast.
Okay, we're apparently starting. Now.
Okay.
This bit
2
was just something else.
beers and a Coke. Da, 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 da.
Da 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 da.
You're listening to 2 Pints and a Coke with Tom, Will and Liam.
Tom's still going.
That wasn't that
Welcome.
bad.
Tom didn't even say hello. He just went. He just
Yes, it
went.
is. Yes, it-
Nice.
Welcome to 2 Pints and a Coke.
Thanks.
With
Is that what we're called?
we're called 2 Pints and a Coke because
2
we
pints or
have
2
pints,
beers?
which aren't
What
quite
about,
pints.
what about these are beers?
We have beers,
They're not pints.
but if we were in a pub, we'd have pints. And Tom has
That's
not got
logic.
a Coke, but if he were in a pub, he'd have a Coke, and that's
I'd
what
have the Coke, yeah.
This podcast is entirely. Its name is taken entirely from the "if we were in a pub."
If we were in a
basis.
pub.
If we were in a
If we were
pub
in a
and we were
pub.
doing a podcast, it
Well,
would be like this.
As opposed to
I'm
an
drinking beer.
18-year-old.
aren't I?
No, I don't
Grown up.
listen,
I
I
actually
don't
really
listen.
don't like beer.
No, this is your stupid Stella. You don't like beer.
No, I don't want drinking it.
Do you know what he drinks? We went to the pub. I had a pint and he had a Bacardi and Coke. Or
No,
a
it was
Wookida.
JD and Coke, I think.
Or was it Wookida?
It was JD and Coke.
You sure it wasn't Wookida?
Thanks, guys.
That's all you
Wookida.
drink.
Why are you both
Wookida.
taunting me
You-
about what I drink when Tom doesn't drink
Wookida
at all?
doesn't matter. He sticks by that. He's
Wookida.
straight edge. You're
I'm
That's
teetotal, not a
girl.
14-year-old girl.
No. Can you call yourself straight edge?
Wookida.
It sounds way cooler.
Well, we're gonna have funky nicknames.
Straight edge.
Like
No.
hacker names.
No, straight edge is an actual thing. Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay, so like the sign for it is two
A ruler.
thick. It's like a thick black cross,
Okay.
and it means you don't do drugs or alcohol.
Wait. You have to do
Alcohol
neither.
is a drug.
You can't just not do one of them and still get to. Do you get like a half cross?
No,
if
no,
you
no,
don't-
no.
you don't do half.
No, it's not meat.
One
like
edge.
a one edge.
I'm a one edge. Are you a double cross or just a half cross?
For God's
Well,
sake.
you know, I do the drugs occasionally, but I like to keep off the booze.
No,
Is it like a point system?
you're missing the point. It's a way of life, I believe.
Well,
But I think hang on. It originated in punk rock.
oh.
which really confuses me because I associate punk rock with booze and drugs. But okay.
Yeah, but that's because they probably wanted something to call people who...
It was be like you.
No, because
You're straight edge.
in punk rock, they're probably the minority.
We're sharp edge.
In punk rock, they're probably a minority because, like, most people did do the stuff. So the few that didn't, they've got, like, a name.
Okay, boys. I've come up with an
Okay,
idea.
Tom.
We're going to look for our name definitions on the Urban Dictionary. Okay.
Our name definitions. I believe I'm a pimp.
Oh,
let's
I
see
think
what
I've
Liam
seen
is.
this before.
Let's see what
I
Liam
think
is.
I.
Yeah,
Liam,
Tom, you do it.
Often
Someone look this up
found
for
with
me. Let Tom read it
bitches
out.
and a pimping stick with a gold handle.
Me and my pimping stick.
Okay, Tom, do
Not
you?
far off. Let's
Rock
see
around
what Will
my
is.
pimping stick.
Should we search for Will or William?
Just
I
do
don't
well.
know.
Do well. And then if
Will.
it's not good, we'll go with William.
Okay. If
Brown
they're
hair,
both shit,
green
then
eyes,
we know.
buff body, that defines a Will. Total sex on legs. That's utter bollocks. That's for William.
I'll go with that. I don't have green eyes.
No,
though.
try
Come.
Try the other one because that can't be true.
That's rude.
Perfect boyfriend, someone who will stay on the phone. No, he can't stay on the phone. He hates phones. They're wrong.
But with girls,
They're all
maybe
wrong.
I'd take the perfect boyfriend over the buff boy. Sex on legs.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, that's more likely.
Yeah.
Do you know
Is
what
Will
mine is?
more likely sex on legs or
good boyfriend.
the perfect boyfriend? Good boyfriend. Pat on the head boyfriend.
I think we're gonna have to go for the second one there.
Sounds good.
No, I'm sex and legs, guys.
You're just loving that. I'm not so sure.
Do you know what mine
I'm-
is? I'm quite happy with mine. It's Thomas. A teenage white kid that has an abnormally large penis, usually ranging from 7.5 inches to 8. Although
Forever
Tommy
known
is
as-
apparently a totally sexy kid who is so fine that all the girls want him.
I want to talk about gaming and films and music.
Gaming. Okay, so basically, I'm losing my life recently.
Do tell.
I'm going insane over this tiny thing which is pissing me off to Kingdom Come. So basically,
Tumblr.
I'm playing Tumblr. I fucking love Tumblr. But no,
Is that what's annoying you?
no.
How can Tumblr annoy you? Tumblr's like a...
You just sit there and you
Unless
just,
you're one of the like hater people, or you go on the rants, which are really, really long. Anyway,
you enjoy Tumblr. What's your Tumblr?
You enjoy Tumblr because yours is porn.
What happens
So
to this
rude.
being a family show, Will?
It's shut up.
It's not fun. No. Okay, so I'm playing Pokemon.
Alpha
And-
Sapphire.
Alpha Sapphire. Well, I'm currently sure. Alpha Sapphire, new one. But I'm trying to get a shiny Feebas, okay? Because I want a shiny Milotic.
Tom, that's a Pokemon.
So these things called shiny. It's
Thank
like a
you very
tiny
much.
weeny chance.
It's like a really... Okay, let me explain a bit better for Tom and for the sake of people listening who don't understand these. Feebas is like a really, really shit fish, okay? But it's like
Yeah, but-
literally the ugliest fucking thing in the
It's
world.
so rude.
So
No,
it's
but
like
also-
Kong.
but Milotic, which it evolves into, is possibly the most beautiful Pokemon that's ever existed.
True.
So, it's a bit like an ugly duckling becoming a swan, except an ugly fish becomes a kick-ass dragon thing. Okay?
I don't really know what to describe it.
Okay.
But either way, but more than that, there's this tiny weeny chance that any Pokemon could be shiny.
And
That,
shiny things are pretty.
all that means is that it's a different colour, but you're like seen really highly upon or something if you have them.
In
Like,
the Pokemon
in
industry.
the Pokemon community.
Small community that is Pokemon players.
If you walked up to some girl in the club and went, "I've got a shiny Pokemon," they'd think that was a bloody
Hey, check me
euphemism.
out. I got a
Like,
shiny,
whoa.
me and my shiny Feebas.
This guy, he's got a shiny fever.
So basically, I
That
really want
sounds so wrong.
one. But guys,
Tom.
please. So I've been working really hard to try and get the stupid shiny Feebas. I've maximised the chances of getting it, and I've spent about 6 hours a day for the last 4 days just trying to get a shiny Feebas. It's just the fact that I've just been literally laying eggs and hatching them. Well, not personally. The laying part, anyway. I've been hatching them just by running up and down.
Yeah, Liam doesn't explain quite how hard... This is a bigger deal than Liam's making out. Okay, you have to spend roughly, 5 to 10 minutes on each egg
Yeah.
for it to hatch. And it's monotonous, because the only way of making it hatch is by just going backwards and forwards in the game.
You just run up and down. And I've done
10
this.
minutes.
I've hatched over 700 eggs by
Over
now.
700 eggs!
Yep. And I'm losing my mind. I'm going insane.
No, you've gone insane.
You do
must
realise
be
you
insane
could-
to do that.
Yeah, Will sent me this quote from Einstein.
Oh my god, what's the actual... Should I find it?
Yeah, it was like...
Hang on. No, wait. Just gotta
Oh.
find it. It's yeah, okay. Einstein said, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results."
There you go.
He
That's
just
what I'm
keeps
doing.
hatching eggs, expecting one of them to be shiny.
To be honest, I am expecting a different result. So that part is true.
So you're insane.
No, but I can't. No, but
Well, statistically speaking, eventually he should get one.
yeah, exactly.
Keep telling him that.
I physically can get a different result, supposedly. According
Please.
according to statistics,
Anyway,
I should have
ladies.
got it by now.
Oh, I'm going to do a dramatic reading. I'm going to do a dramatic reading of one of my most hated songs.
Oh god.
Okay.
Would you
I'm
like to
gonna
hear
stay
it?
quiet until you've done it. And
I'm
then we can
worried.
comment on it.
Okay.
I'm going to do the first few lines and then see what your reaction is. Okay, you ready?
Stop,
Yeah.
obviously.
My anaconda don't.
Wait.
My anaconda
sorry,
don't.
Okay.
My anaconda don't want none unless you've got bums, hun.
Can I just clarify? Did you say my anaconda goat? The first time.
This is a really stupid song.
Bum son.
Buns,
Excuse me?
hun.
Buns.
Buns, hun.
Well, like
Buns.
hot cross buns.
No, like buns.
Like buns with the white sugar icing stuff on top.
No, like
No, like the buns
when
that
you
you
have
like
the
to
little
play with.
round mountain and then the oh dear.
The little round mountain. What the hell?
Yeah,
That's one of the strangest definitions I've ever heard.
Also, to clarify, Tom, do you have a pet anaconda or
I do
is
not
this your
want
anaconda?
No, it's his,
My anaconda don't.
no, his anaconda goat.
It's got an anaconda goat.
Can you imagine an anaconda goat?
I'm trying. It's like
It's not a really long goat.
Probably one of the most weird animals I've ever seen in my
Or
life.
it's just an anaconda with a goat's head.
and fluffy. Oh dear. And then we
It's
can
a
get it
fluffy
to be like-
anaconda.
yeah, and then we should get that to do the goat videos. I wonder what Noah's anaconda.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that video with the goat that
Ah.
does the Taylor Swift songs?
Or at the same
That wasn't an
time.
invitation to start demonstrating the goat.
Would you rather be eaten by an anaconda goat or be eaten by an anaconda or be killed by a goat by it just like kicking you to death?
Anaconda goat. That's such a cool
I think
story.
it
Can
would
you
have
imagine
to
that on
be the
BBC
anaconda
News?
goat.
I don't know. I think
It's
that
like,
might be more
it's
painful.
like Tom
No,
Alderman was
kicking
killed
is like-
by an anaconda
But
goat.
what if the anaconda
That's
goat
such a-
like kicks you to like paralyze you and then eats you?
Being eaten by an anaconda or an anaconda goat seems similar, but the anaconda goat would be much cooler to have on your gravestone.
Yeah.
And
Eaten
then
by an anaconda
the-
goat.
And
People
plus,
can-
think about it.
People
As
can
you're getting
decide
eaten,
over what that means.
Yeah. I might just put that on my gravestone anyway.
Just to confuse passers-by.
Anyway, time for one of Tom's rants. The thing that's been annoying me this week,
Is
Uh-huh.
booze. Why do people drink
not booze,
No.
it's cyclists.
Oh,
Cyclists.
God.
I do
Hate
tell us more, Tom.
cyclists. Especially when there is a cycle lane, yet they choose to go on the pavement and then get pissy when I don't move.
Right.
Well, it's your fault,
I-
Tom.
I knocked one of them off their bike the other day.
Wait, what? Tom!
You're walking past, you're like,
Hang
fuck
on.
off.
Did you just smack him in the face?
No,
you just
he was cycling
turn?
towards me, and I
no.
refused to move, as did he. There was a cycle lane where he could have easily just turned left and gone into it, but he didn't. So he cycled into me, and I won.
He was on a bicycle going at
Cycle
high
now.
speed.
Tom won.
He was on a bicycle going at high speed, and you won.
Well, he refused to move, so...
I refused to move.
I'm going to be very intelligent and read you something from the news.
Oh, fuck.
Are you sure that's safe? Don't
Ed
overthink.
Sheeran, which will make Tom happy.
It's not
Ed
good-
Sheeran
Not good
Yay.
is going to get a waxwork in Madame Tussauds.
stuff. Oh, what? Why? He doesn't deserve it.
Okay.
Apparently he's like famous or something. He writes good songs, okay?
You know he came to Cranbrook?
Did he?
Yeah, he came
Yeah.
ages
To your
ago,
school?
but he came before he's big, and he was like, how much... He was like, when he was first starting, he was like, do people get gigs here? Like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, he's getting his waxwork in Madame Tussauds.
I'm really not sure
And
about
I
that.
was wondering, how weird would that be? Would either of you two want a waxwork, a statue that's
No.
like a life identical model of yourself
Never.
in a weird museum place for people to stare at?
No,
Yes.
it confuses me. It just...
Do you have any idea the amount of practical jokes I could do with a Max model of myself?
No,
I
if
would
you don't
stand.
get it,
I
it's
would
not,
get them.
No, Tom. It's not like a present
No,
for you.
no.
It
I
stays
would
in the
go
building.
there.
Forever.
I would go to Madame
People go
Tussauds.
and look at you and laugh
I would.
and draw funny
no,
faces on you.
No,
I'd keep it there, but
Either way.
I'd go there, get them to move it into the back, and I would stand as still as possible. And when people are looking, just jump out at them.
Oh, that's a really original joke, Tom.
I think Darren Brown did that, but
I think, no.
Did he?
The Spice Girls did that. Darren Brown did something much better. Darren Brown went and...
I was about to say that sounds way too mainstream for Darren Brown.
There isn't a waxwork of Darren Brown. Darren Brown went and stood in Madame Tussauds and got them playing some weird hypnotism audio thing over the speakers near him until everyone that was looking at him kind of got stuck to the ground with their eyes shut, and then he walked off, and when they woke up he was gone.
I love him so much.
He's so good.
Oh, that's something I can talk about. There you go, anecdote, really cool story. I saw a hypnotist recently.
Love it. Continue.
And he was crazy, right? So
As most of them
Yeah.
are.
It was, but what he explained what he did and talked about it being a combination of like peer pressure and suggestion and just like if you talk to someone in a really commanding voice, they just kind of want to do what you're saying. And it's so amazing. Like
Okay.
so there are about people volunteered like stupidly. There are about 12 people on stage, and he did crazy things to them. Like he got them all playing. Thinking they were in an orchestra and they were all playing musical instruments, like, and some of them were really going at it because he played jazz music over the speakers, and some of them were really going at it with sax solos, and it was insane. And then
Did they think that they were playing?
No, they thought the way he explained it is like they're not hypnotized, they're not like in any sleep or anything. They're gonna know exactly what they're doing. They're just gonna feel like they really want to do it. And that's the reason they did it, just because I really wanted to do what he told me to. Like, I really wanted
to look like I was playing the saxophone.
Yeah, basically. And he told a girl that when he touched her on the shoulder, she'd feel her chair was really hot, like burning hot.
Yeah, I've
and he
seen
did that,
this
and
one
she just
happen.
like jumped up. I was like, crap, and we just laughed so much. And then there was something where he said like a really basic test. It's like really basic. He said he was gonna read something out. Like he had like a book. Like he had like an economics book, and he said the funniest thing is, you know, you and I,
Economics.
like to the audience, he said was just this book is it's just an A-level economics book. It's not anything interesting, but these guys are gonna find it the funniest thing they've ever heard, and literally. He just like opens his mouth to say the first word of this paragraph, which is just about like banking or something, and one of the girls in the back just literally cracks up and just cannot stop laughing, and then it goes through. Anyway, the highlight of it, because he did so much stuff.
No, is there anything that he did for you?
Well, no, because I didn't go up on stage because I didn't want to. Although I did the hand stuck
Embarrass
thing.
yourself?
The very first thing was getting your hand stuck.
He didn't want to
together, and
embarrass
that worked for
himself
me.
in front of his lady friend.
Anyway,
In
the
mine
best
and
bit
Will's
was
world,
two guys
it is
who.
uncommon.
Two people. One of them was a girl, and one was a guy. I don't know why. It's like
One of them was a girl. I want to clarify it. Another one. That one was
The
not
other
a
was
girl.
also a girl.
Not relevant. Not relevant.
One of them was a
Anyway.
girl, so was the other.
Anyway,
Wait, let me start again. A girl and a not girl.
these were the two best subjects, right? 'Cause he said that the best thing you can do with hypnotism, the thing that works the most, the thing that's the hardest to do with hypnotism, apparently, it's the thing is to
To
make
not look like a
people
muppet whilst you're doing it.
to make people hallucinate.
Something
right?
Will is struggling
To
with
make
right
people
now.
see something or not see something. So the hardest thing is you can either make people see something that is there or not see something that is there. Okay, so like people's clothes.
Okay.
Which apparently he does a lot.
You mean see something that isn't there?
Oh, did I not? Did I
You said
sorry.
see something
Will-
that is
Will-
there or not see something that is there. I was like,
Oh, that isn't.
Well,
sorry,
just, for,
anyway.
just as a representation for the dumber demographic of our viewers, I'd like to say I didn't understand a word that you just said.
So I'm gonna start again.
Just for Tom.
Basically, the best thing
Good call.
was he made these two people think that there was an elephant in the room. No, not like a metaphorical elephant in the room.
A genuine
literal
elephant.
He said, when I see Meet Jumbo and walk down here, I'm going to bring an elephant into the room. And he said he did it, and he was holding his hand out in the air, and like as if he was holding onto the back of an elephant, and walked down these steps towards them. The girl freaked out, ran like behind the curtain of the stage, and literally just ran away. And the guy was just like slowly backing off, just the elephant, which wasn't. It was literally air he was holding, wasn't there. And
These types of people really
he just backed
confuse
away,
me.
and then he made him touch it, and he could feel it. He was leaning on it, and then he was like, "I'm going to show you the best magic trick you've ever seen." He's like, "When I say this elephant's just going to disappear." And he's leaning on it, and he says it, and then he just like falls forward, and he's just like, "Oh my god!" as if the elephant had disappeared,
That's
which
so
was never
weird.
there in the first place. And then we had to go and get the girl from backstage who was hiding. So,
So peculiar. Because
Cool
my
story,
hypnotist
bro.
experience.
this thing that I heard about one that came to my school, and they have it on recording, and it got done to one of my friends. Well, not one of my friends.
Probably the same guy.
One of potentially. It sounds very similar. It happened to one of the friends in my sister's year, so 3 years above me. But apparently, he thought he could see flying killer penguins. And he was getting genuinely very scared about these flying killer penguins
Yeah, that's
in front of everyone at school.
this guy.
They're going to hit
Like-
me with the flippers.
I don't know what a flying killer penguin does, really.
No, they kill people.
Flies and kills. It's in the name.
And they can fly.
It's in the name.
And
Yeah.
You
Question.
can't hypnotise someone to do something they don't want to do. They'll be okay with doing it inside their head, but they'll just say, "Oh, people might judge me if I do this, or it's not socially acceptable." If they are okay with doing it, but just don't want people to judge them, then you can hypnotise them to do it.
I've
But
gone
they
past
really-
people. I've gone past caring about people.
So do you reckon if we
I don't care what
hypnotised
they
Tom
think.
Yeah,
to drink
Fun?
booze, what would happen?
I reckon he'd. I don't know.
That's a tricky one.
Or one of the hypnotising things was he gave them all a glass of water and told them it would taste like their favourite drink, and it did.
What was yours?
No, I wasn't on stage.
I want someone to hypnotise you.
Darren
Well, you
Ramsey.
did go on stage with Darren, didn't you?
I'm with Darren.
He didn't hypnotise me on stage. He just talked to me about dead people.
No, but he hypnotised both of us off stage.
He did hypnotise. I did went to Infamous the first.
We were the
time.
only
The
two
general-
that happened when there were two people standing
Upstairs, yeah.
together.
I was you know the general hypnotise thing. That's the whole audience where you stand up and you like feel your arms. Normally doesn't work on me. The second time I saw Infamous, couldn't move my arms.
Both of us, we were just standing together, just couldn't
this is
move.
crazy. And it's like you can feel, and the thing
you
about
know
it is
exactly
you know
what's
you
happening.
Can move. You know what's happening. You know you can move your arms if you really want to, but there's kind
But
of
you
this
just don't.
other urge that's pushing them away, and you kind of just would prefer to go with that. The thing that's kind of you've got this kind of mental push on your arms that just you're just like it's just better to just let
Such an odd feeling.
It's weird.
Yeah, but you.
They will.
Wait, do
And
you remember?
Liam, would you rather get a dream vacation for 2 weeks, or spend 5 days with anyone in the world, but you must stay in your hometown?
Well, I like my hometown. It's Tenterden. It's for grannies and chads by night.
I don't really live in a town.
So I
Chads
would
by
take.
night.
Well, you can just go on your farmland.
Sutton
then.
Valence or just here, just at home.
No, some
Just at
months.
home.
Some months for you, and I'll be in Tenterden. And because I don't really live in a
Hometown,
town
that would make it Orpington.
Just at our houses then. Just
No.
just at home.
No.
At home and around nearby.
Again, I like my home. There's no reason for
Yeah,
this.
no, I know.
would-
I'd stay at home.
I would take the home, and I would probably take someone that I always wanted to meet, like, probably someone who's a bit of eye candy as well. So, like Taylor Momsen,
Oh.
Say what? My hometown is Bromley,
Rachel McAdams.
so it's not
I'd
quite
meet
as
someone
nice
like-
as Tenterton.
I'd spend a day here with someone, or 5 days here with someone like Steven Spielberg or Tom Hooper, or someone like a huge
Yeah.
director at the moment.
Bill
that
Bailey.
I
Bill
think-
Bailey.
I want
No.
five.
Termination.
I want 5 days with Bill Bailey, please. Tom, I
It's
request.
like you bird watching with it.
5 days in a day.
Sounds great.
Do you know what I'd rather
I
have?
wouldn't say Darren. 'cause
I would
might
rather
interview him
have-
for you.
Yeah. It doesn't
I
quite
would
work
also have
out
the
'cause-
5 days. I would also have
Wait.
the 5 days with anyone. Do you know who anyone would be?
Ed Sheeran.
Me.
Emma Watson.
So not me.
What if she doesn't
No.
like you?
What if she doesn't like me? She's got to spend 5 days with me.
That could be a bit of a painful 5 days. Have you ever spent 5 days with a girl who really doesn't like you? It's not fun.
See, there's a
I've spent
difference. I
years
like
with girls
you.
who don't like me.
You can just spend
Oh,
5 days.
Tom.
Oh, Tom, I'm trying to be nice here. Just spend it with me.
Okay, 5 days with Liam.
Stephen
Okay.
Moffat.
Guys, we missed my story anyway.
Anyway, your story.
We were on.
What was your story?
We were on.
Is this the Pokemans one?
No. It's the first thing I said!
Pokemon.
Pokemans. Or Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Let's not be,
The Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. That's the new
Poker sexist.
Shut up.
Let's not be sexist.
Anyway, Liam's story.
Yeah, because we were on the whole hypnotism thing.
Oh yeah.
So you know way back when, that came out weirdly, Darren Brown did the whole thing where people get stuck to their sofas.
Oh, How to Control the Nation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
that worked perfectly with a friend of my sister's. They watched it at boarding school, and then they were going to dinner, and so they turned off the show, and they left, and one of them was still like left on the sofa. And they were like, "Come on, we're going to dinner," and she was like, I can't get up," and they were like, "What?" And she was like, the whole damn Brown thing, and they had to like find it on recording and go back to like
That's
the
strange.
thing that like clears you.
I reckon she would have been able to get out
'Cause she just
anyway
got
in the
stuck.
end. Like, I reckon that she wouldn't have needed the clearing thing. I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Look what I've just.
But she was
what I've just
genuinely
found.
like,
Yeah, to start that would
physically
that's
can't.
insane.
So
What
weird.
I've just found is brilliant.
Yeah.
Would you rather play World of Warcraft or kill
probably.
yourself?
There's no
That
point
is
asking
genuinely a
us.
question.
We do play.
That's genuinely a question on a website. Play World of
That's so
Warcraft or
rude.
kill yourself.
I'm very disappointed with this website.
Well, I know what your answers are.
Would anyone genuinely kill themselves over playing Warcraft?
No, I'd also play World of Warcraft.
Have you ever played Warcraft?
Yeah, it's not a bad game.
It's a pretty good
I've
game. The
never
next patch
played
now
it.
called Wall of Draenor, a new patch is about to come out on it, and I haven't played it in it for like a
I haven't
month or
played
two.
it for ages.
But it's great fun.
I got a friend at uni though, who's a girl.
You have a friend?
But she's currently just got into Skyrim, a bit late, but
That's very late. It's a great
but
game though.
I'll let her do that for a bit. But I really want to get back into Guild Wars 2. I'm really enjoying that game at the moment.
Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars
Isn't that a
2.
bit late?
No, not really. Well, yeah, but you know.
What I really am interested in is GTA 5 has just come out on the new generation.
Hello.
But and you go first person.
What
that's
you on
so
about?
great.
Isn't it the same thing?
No, they've improved like loads of stuff. I promise you, and you can go first person.
It
It's not
sounds
just the first person.
same. It is the same game, so it is
It's the same game, but they've increased like there's like more missions. and
They've
there's
improved
more-
the graphics.
There's more like wildlife.
looks better.
Better graphics,
The-
and there's.
That's like every
the
13-year-old
hookers
boy.
pick-
You
who
can
sits
go
there with their
first
parents
person,
on.
okay?
The
That's the
hookers-
main thing.
The hookers.
I just want to play
have
GTA in first person.
more pixels. I don't understand.
I just want
really,
to play
the
GTA in
point.
first person. That's the only thing.
First person GTA. It doesn't sound that good.
Oh,
Sounds
this
like
is a
weird,
good question.
Skyrim. Yep.
This is a good question. Would you rather be friend zoned by your crush? We all know how that feels. Or have your
Never
best
felt
friend fall in bullshit. Or have your best friend fall in love with you.
Definitely best friend fall in love with you.
Best friend, fall in love with me. No.
Wait, who's your best friend?
Friend zoned by my crush or best friend fall in love. I think.
Wait,
those
hang
are
on,
both
hang on. I've
Best
just
friend
worked
of the
something out
opposite
here.
sex, because this could get very weird between us.
Okay,
three.
because otherwise Will is falling in love with me and life gets confusing.
Yeah, and on top of that, like either way.
it'd be
there's
like a
no
love
bad
triangle
thing.
between us.
Oh,
No,
God.
not really. Oh dear.
Uh,
Wait, actually. Oh no, it is a love triangle. What the fuck?
That's a Papushka doll, except.
Tom,
um,
if
Yeah?
someone said a Papushka doll, do you know what that means?
Babushka doll, it's the same, it's the Tim Minchin thing. It's like, do you ever feel like you're the smallest doll in a babushka doll?
Do you know what that is, though?
What is a Papushka
It's the
doll?
Russian dolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm impressed. See,
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell that was.
yeah,
So I was gonna
Yes, the
find out
design degree is paid off.
design degree.
they obviously.
I'm
Well,
smarter
designed
than the
Papushka dolls.
physicist.
Clearly, you do a lot of designing in Papushka region. I don't. I don't know what this is.
No, but
in
for the
physics lab.
first semester of this year, I did draw a lot of boxes.
Draw a lot of boxes. Did you draw a box and a box and a box and a box? Because that could be considered.
Box.
I did actually. I drew what did I draw? I drew a cylinder inside a triangle inside a box.
Dollception.
Oh, dear. I'm having some weird time in my block at university at the
Do
moment.
tell.
Well, I woke up this morning, after hearing a lot of mayhem, and because I
Whoa! I just heard a lot of mayhem.
no, I've
There
had
was
like
a commotion.
I've had
Destruction Derby
I
mayhem.
just can't get in.
What
Fucking
the
hell.
hell is wrong with you, Will?
I don't know.
I love the word mayhem. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay,
continue.
shut up. I woke up after loud noises.
Loud noises.
Fucking hell. Turned out
I
like
don't know
the
what we're
people.
shouting about.
Turned out that people had like a war in the bathroom, and there was shaving foam, just shaving foam everywhere, like plastering the walls and like the ceiling.
A war.
It was ridiculous.
Oh, you think that's bad?
No, that's not the
That's
really weird
bad.
thing. But there's a lot of like, controversial relationships going on in the house at the moment.
Oh, that happens in
Where
every university block.
People aren't very
Like
happy with a
mine.
guy called Paul, because Paul's a bit of a dick, basically.
Hi, Paul.
Is
if
Paul
you're
gonna listen
listening.
to this?
He already
If
knows
Paul
that.
listens to this, I like you. It was all Liam. I did nothing wrong.
Paul, I promise you, you especially would not like this cunt.
Okay, cool. I
Let's
take your
bleep
word
that
for
word
it.
out, because that word's a bit...
No, it's fine. I'm only going to bleep out words that are racist.
Okay.
No. Don't go there. Don't go
Okay.
there. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. But yeah, so then Kurt came back from night out saying he had a really bad night out, and the first thing he did was walk in my room and smash his phone on the floor. So I got really panicked about this to start with. I was like, oh fuck, what do I have to do? Kurt's a bit loud when he's drunk, but
As
yeah,
is
he like
everyone.
smashed his case. He smashed his case, not the phone, luckily. So then I was like, oh okay, what do you want? And so I was like,
Okay.
he wanted food in the end. Well, he was just annoyed with Paul. And that's why he came back feeling upset. He said he had a really bad night, and his reason was Paul. So I was like, oh, okay, what do you want to do? And he was like, I want food. I was like, okay, I'll take you to McDonald's, because the only place is open. He was like, okay, let's go.
That is
So he
the
walked out
classic
there.
fix-it restaurant.
Him being still really angry, punched one of those like lights that you know they get those. They're not like lampposts. They're a lot smaller. You find them around cafes occasionally.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you mean.
he punched one, and it fell over and smashed.
Oh,
And I was like, well, great, fucking perfect. Now we have
Public
to deal with
damage.
this. Yeah, exactly. And this is like in our halls, and me and him already have a strike for
Oh,
pissing on
God.
property. So
oh yeah, that's another story I can tell you in a second.
I'm not gonna tell you that story. I call it Black Friday. I don't
Black Friday?
I don't want to talk about
Was
that.
it on Black Friday?
It was on Friday.
But it wasn't Black Friday.
It was our personal.
That was a
Black
crazy.
It was dark
event.
outside.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah, it was black.
Were there discounts?
Near enough. Discounts.
Yeah.
What?
Black Friday
Do
discounts.
people really go as mental as I hear?
Oh, okay.
Like in America.
On Black Friday?
On Black Friday.
It started happening
Oh, yeah.
here. All the shops here have decided they're going to do it too, and online. And
What?
last
Just
Black
I know.
Friday was pretty insane here.
have crazy price drops.
Yeah.
Weird.
Because it's isn't it? I have no idea. So please don't kill me, Eric.
What-
It's
Did you see the
Friday
Did you see
after
the guy in
Thanksgiving.
America? Did you see the guy in America
Yeah, but
who
we don't have
impersonated a
Thanksgiving.
marine?
I'm sorry, Leah, Tom.
Sorry, Leah.
Did you see the Leoton? Did you see the guy in America who impersonated a marine to get discounts during Black Friday?
That's awful. No.
He impersonated a marine so he could jump to the front of the queues.
What, the Marines get like a queue jump
I
card?
don't understand
right
that.
away.
Well, no, it's
Marine,
because
come
they are
through.
because
when
they
you
are
get the job.
marines. No, because you are a marine.
Join the
people
Marines.
tend
Folks,
to
being job include queue jumping.
queue jumping on Black
Right.
Friday. No, they
Oh,
people
God.
just let them do it because they're marines.
That's-
And this guy
So?
impersonated an officer.
Yeah, our Americans.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So if I go up to a shop, do you reckon? I walk forward, I'm like, I'm doing physics degree, sorry, I get perks. Do you reckon people will be like, oh, he's doing a physics degree?
No.
I better let him through.
I'll tell you what will exactly happen, because this is Britain. You'll barge through the middle. No one will stop you, but everyone will give you filthy looks.
Yes, everyone will silently judge you.
I hate that guy. But they won't ever say, excuse me.
Oh,
Actually, that's not true. Unless you have
Well,
a
this
shop
is-
full of people like me,
Yeah,
then you might have someone talk to you.
But this is one of those countries where you can like barge into someone and it's 100% your fault, and they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so
or you
polite,
feel
aren't we?
compelled to say sorry for something that someone else did. Like, you
It's their
get
fault.
they get in the way of you. You're like, oh, sorry. And you're like, why did I apologise?
It was your fault. But I'm gonna say sorry anyway.
Also, one of the only countries where you can genuinely get injured for giving someone eye contact.
What?
People take it as a threat. Like, if you
I
look
love
at someone
it.
in the eyes,
Yeah.
they get aggressive.
Very true. Very true. Oh god.
Really?
No eye contact. It's like talking in men's bathrooms.
If you look at someone, well,
Yeah,
this isn't everyone.
yeah,
This is
talking
a
in men's
certain type of
bathrooms.
person.
Talking in men's
Well,
bathrooms.
talking in men's
is off
bathrooms is a big
limits.
no-no.
If someone talks to you, you run away.
Yeah,
You run
it's
away.
just
Doesn't
like,
matter
oh.
if you're still mid-piss, you just run away.
Yeah.
You run away while peeing. You finish.
But there is a certain type of
Through the
person.
pub,
if
just like...
you're in a, say I told you we're in a pub. Yeah, there's a certain type of person who, if you look at them in the eye, they'll just be like, "You what, mate? Like, you starting with something?"
I don't think everyone's like that, Will.
No, I said there's a certain type of person.
Have you seen a thing called pranks gone wrong? It seems similar to this. It's like you get these
think I might have
YouTube
done.
compilations where
Yeah.
of like this guy who goes up to do pranks people, and like they just get hammered. Like they'll be like, I don't know, it'll be like a generic prank, someone in the street, and the guy will just start on them. Whoever it is will just go for them.
Yeah.
He'll just punch them and like flat out. It's
There's
like
one,
aggressive
there's one
as
that
hell.
I've seen. There's one that I've seen where it's snowed outside and they've filled a bin up, and it's like fake snow, so it looks like they're about to chuck it on people, but they don't because it's
Right.
fake. And then there's one guy
Wait, what is
fake
fake
chucked
snow?
it on him, and he had a heart attack.
Fake snow.
Someone got a heart attack.
They faked chucking the snow on him, and he got so scared that he had a heart attack.
Oh my god.
Did he have a snow phobia?
Mid prank.
Terrifying. That's so awkward. That would cancel your like prank career forever.
What, if you had a heart
They're
attack?
still doing
If
pranks.
you were doing a prank on someone, and they had a heart attack.
Hang on, did this person have a fear of snow?
No, he had a fear of being attacked by random people with a bucket of snow.
With snow?
It's only snow.
I'm sorry, I'd freak out a little bit. But
He was like
snow.
80.
Even so, if I was 80, I'd probably just hit him back with my stick or something. And they'd get more damage.
Oh dear. Have you seen the Thug Life videos as well? Thug Life?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
It's so good.
amazing.
All these people get like Thug Life. The best one I've seen so far, actually, my personal favourite, is like a kid. I think he's done something. I don't know, but whatever. He's at like a jail, and they're like
Yeah,
threatening the
yeah,
kid.
I've
They're
seen
like,
this one.
"Oh, do you want to go in there?" He's like, "Go on, go." And he's like, "I can't." And they're like, "Why?" And he's like, "The door's not fully open." So
There's
good.
another one in
It's
the
like,
prison.
Thug Life.
There's another one in the prison where the guy's like shouting through the glass about his wife trying to get the kids back. It's like, I'm never going to see my kids again. And then one of the kids just takes a phone off him and just goes, try parole, and then walks out.
Jesus.
He's like, dum dum Thug Life.
That's so...
I just had a thought.
Uh-huh.
So,
Dangerous.
this is going to sound strange
Okay, very dangerous.
and off topic.
Extremely dangerous.
So you
Okay.
know how people like, people with like mental issues.
Okay, well known. People with mental
Yeah.
issues. Got it.
And they're like, I mean, we call them like brain deficiencies, but they're not. They're just like results of mutation. And according to evolution, we're like consistently mutating and getting new.
Yeah, and according to X.
I'm wondering if there could be a brain issue that turns your brain into a calculator. So that you're really good at because the problem is a human brain is a much
There
more
is.
powerful computer than a calculator
There is.
But you could just be if you could calculate the way a calculator works, you'd be so good at that. But I'm sure you'd be shit at everything else.
There are people have got that.
So what I'm saying is, do you think if your brain could be a calculator
Mhm.
or like a computer? Okay, say a computer. If your brain worked like a computer, so that you could compartment like everything you learn, you could compartmentalize it in like folders, so you knew where everything was, so you wouldn't forget stuff like when revising or stuff. You just learn because you just know where it is because you stored it there and you can find it.
Yeah, go on.
Would you rather that than what you've got now?
You make it sound like your brain can be programmed now.
Yeah,
Like
but
you
surely
don't.
can.
Do you personally go? Hang on. I'm just gonna go through my files.
No, but I'm asking.
Oh, yep. File number 69. Right. Just opening file 69. And
What's in
yep,
that file?
Hang
Hang on, just watching the video.
Oh dear.
I think we lost Tom again.
I'd
brain
rather
cum.
stay. I'd rather.
That's where
stay
brain
the
cum
person
came from.
I am now.
Brain cum.
Really?
What was that?
Brain cum.
You just keep saying brain cum.
Yeah, because we got to 69 file and now brain cum.
Right.
What was that?
See, Tom wants to know about brain cum.
What?
Okay, never mind.
I wish
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, forget that question. New question. If a bird... Okay, a platypus, for example, which is...
A well-known bird.
Hang on, just to correct, just fix it.
That well-known flightless bird, the platypus.
If a bird, a platypus, for example. There you
Is
go,
it a
love
bird?
it.
Is it a plane? No, it's a
Quote
platypus.
That's not what I meant.
It's a bird.
Can I just clear something
No,
up?
it's platypus.
Is a platypus a marsupial or a mammal? Or a
Marsupial.
fish or a bird or a... But is it a marsupial or a mammal? I think it's one of those two.
I think it's
Marsupial.
Does it have a
mammal.
pouch? Does it have a pouch which
I don't
keeps its young
know.
bits?
I said that one because you said it first. I have no idea.
Can we find this out? Because then I have a question about it.
Wait, isn't it?
Hang on, a platypi, is it platypuses or platypi?
Platypi.
Platypuses.
Platypi.
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 Platypi sound interesting too. but-
Platypussy
to
sounds a
say.
bit wrong.
Platypuses.
Platypi is quite a fun word to say. Anyway, platypi. Are they even real?
Wait, I'm confused now. Do they lay eggs or not? Because
I don't
I know
know.
that they're a confusing animal because they're like a.
They literally, someone has got a beaver and stuck a duck's face on it. That's what's happened. And
Interesting concept.
it's just weird. Is it? They're a semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammal.
See, they are egg laying.
I should have known that
But
from the
they're a
end of
mammal.
Phineas and Ferb.
Why is that? I don't understand
He's a
how.
semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammal of action.
Nice.
No, Perry the Platypus?
What?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Perry the Platypus.
He's now using Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, what?
The unusual
Platypus.
appearance of this egg-laying, duck-billed, beaver-tailed, otter-footed mammal.
I'm confused at the moment because
What?
I thought the definition of a mammal was a non-egg layer.
And that it has warm blood, and that it doesn't have a duck's face. I don't know the last bits necessarily in the definition.
Doesn't have a duck face.
They
That's
often-
another mutation that seems to be
They
developing at
often
the
have
moment.
fur.
It's the only
So
mammal.
that is true, but you don't necessarily. That doesn't define it. So
Together with 4 species of echidna, which is something I've not heard of, someone tell me what that is. One of the 5 extant species of monotremes, which are just words I've never heard of, which mean it's the
This is
only they're the
biology.
only mammals that lay eggs instead of giving birth. So they're just not mammals,
so,
aren't they?
yeah, exactly. Why can't you just read?
Why can't you look at it as a bird without wings? It's got a bill.
What? Yeah, but that
Penguins
doesn't-
can't fly. They're birds.
Well, because then you could say we're birds as well.
Yeah, emus. I'm a bird. Well, no, I'm not. I'm a bloke. But
Wait, what are you on about? We don't have bills.
Think before you
I
talk,
do.
Will.
I've
Think.
got quite a
Bloody
few
creature.
bills actually.
Bills.
You've got more.
Fucking hell! Come on, leave me alone.
Unrelated. But did you see Stephen Fry got married about a week ago?
Yeah.
About a
Yeah.
week ago.
About a week ago.
What's
a week
wrong with
ago.
this?
What's the age
Of course I don't
difference
have
again?
That's the problem I have with it.
What is the age
The
difference?
guy's about half his age.
It's like
Half.
30
He's
years.
about
And
26 or
he's
something, 28.
26.
And
Okay.
Tim Fry's 50
I thought he was in his 30s. Okay, that is.
No,
a
he's and
little
they're both comedians.
It's like 30 years difference or something like that.
Yeah.
Seems a little bit suspicious. Yeah, because Stephen Fry's a lot of money as well. It's the only other thing I'm thinking.
Well, they're both quite well-known comedians. I think.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I don't know the other
Stephen
guy.
Fry's obviously more famous, but
I don't. Yeah. Fair. Well, that's cool. They probably appreciate each other for each other's art.
Good luck to them.
yeah, maybe that's what it is.
What the fuck's wrong with that?
Have you ever married someone because of their art, not because you like loved them?
My mum did
I've
for
never
my
married
dad.
anyone.
Oh, his art's pretty good. I mean, he's an awful person. But his art.
No, I said
He's worth marrying.
appreciates them.
Well,
Doesn't mean that that's like, oh, that's done it for me. This art's amazing. I want to marry the guy who made this.
is there any like quality of a person that would make?
If that's
you
the
think-
case, I should start drawing.
What would make me be like?
Is there any quality of person that's like that's just enough? That I'm with that. That works for me.
I'm really into really good dancers, but that's just because I'm a dancer probably.
Yeah, I'm into really good singers.
I'm into really.
Red
Big
Happy
girls.
Well, Yeah, I'm into people who like Doctor Who. I don't know what.
You're like, no.
I couldn't think.
So
of
you're
it.
saying
So I
if
just
a
said
girl
that.
came up to you, you're saying if a girl came up to you and they were dressed
No,
as a
I just realised
Dalek,
what
you
I'm
would fall
saying.
in love
No,
with them
no.
instantly?
Yeah, if they
Yeah, that's enough for me. No, maybe not.
she went to like Dalek High School and
Dalek High School.
well-known thing.
Where can I sign up?
Oh my god! And they knew everything. If they
Their
could
first
challenge
module
you,
was exterminate.
if they could challenge you in knowledge of Dalek Who, would you be attracted to that?
Dalek Who?
No, if they could challenge you in in Doctor Who knowledge.
Oh, wow.
If they were as much of a Whovian as you,
Yeah.
I hate that word.
would you be attracted to them?
Are they kind and good looking as well?
You don't know that yet.
Oh, for
I don't
God's
know
sake,
that.
man.
How do I know that? Have I met them on like an online forum?
No, you've just met them.
But I know they're good.
They are
looking.
very kind.
Yeah.
They're very
They're good
beautiful. They love
I will-
Doctor
I
Who
will-
just as much as you, and they have no problem with you ordering garlic bread as a main course.
I don't do that much anymore.
Ever since I told you you
Hey,
weren't
what did I
allowed
eat
to.
tonight? And what did I just eat?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
I ate
But
what you ate. That's the clue.
well, it doesn't matter. The point is that I still know at my core, my very being,
You're very cool.
that if you had the choice, you would choose garlic bread over whatever we're eating currently.
Hang on, new question for both of you. Do you like garlic bread?
Yes.
A lot.
I like it.
I like
Is
it.
it not pretty good?
It's pretty good. There
It's
are
pretty
still
good.
tons of things I'd choose over it.
It's pretty good as
And
a
I feel
starter.
like there are only a few at most for you.
If it depends what mood I'm in. There would be some stuff I'd choose over.
What do you mean mood you're in?
You know, if you're not in the mood for
I've
garlic
never
bread,
seen you not in the mood for garlic
I
bread.
could be in the mood for like fish and chips instead.
Yeah, but you'd still be like, oh, but
You would
there's
still have
so
garlic bread.
Never mind.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I promise you, I wouldn't have garlic bread with fish.
Fish and chips and garlic bread.
I wouldn't have garlic bread.
And
With
garlic
fish.
bread.
To be fair, we once, at least the old days are over, when we'd go to a pub, we'd all have lovely food, and we would just have a bowl of chips.
Ah, chips.
Bowl of chips.
It like that
I
would
remember
really,
that. That was
it would
so
hurt.
embarrassing.
I don't
That
do
was so embarrassing.
Have you ever?
When we'd all
did
be
you ever
there
go on a
like,
date?
oh yes, can I have the steak please, or I'll have the
Yes.
lasagna,
Did Will-
or something like
Yes,
that, and then
I
you'd
did.
go,
I-
can I just have a
hang
bowl
on,
of
hang on,
chips?
let's-
Hang on, I want to know
let
this
Liam ask
answer.
his question,
Did you
'cause
ever?
we aren't-
Did you ever go on a date with Katie or any other?
Katie, yeah.
Actually, Katie, because I can't think of any other
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Ooh.
Did you ever go on a date
take
with Katie and just have like chips?
Not just
Or
chips, but
just garlic bread?
no. I tell you what I did do. It's similar.
What did you have?
We went to Byron Burger. in
Did she
London.
get a burger and chips and you just had some of her chips?
No, she got
Damn it.
she got the full burger and chip stuff. I had a burger and chips. Except it wasn't quite a burger. It was just basically bread and cheese.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Can I have a
God.
cheeseburger?
That reminds
But
me.
not
That
the
reminds me when me and
burger
Will went to
bit.
Burger King. Me and Will went to Burger King, and he literally went up to me and went, "Can I have a bun and some cheese, please?" And then he
Here's the
turned to me and said, "Their slogan is make it yourself."
No, it's have
As
it
if
your
that
way.
makes it okay.
Have it your
Just
way.
Have it your way.
Oh god.
No.
don't know.
In fairness,
I'm not into
I do
fast
really
food
like
chains, but
those. In fairness, I now like burgers, but I still really like those. So I tend to order one of each.
What?
I tend to order like a proper like cheeseburger with the stuff, and then one with just cheese.
that's
I
that
like
stuff's called meat, Will.
That's disgusting.
both. Why is that disgusting?
I hate like that fake,
I know you don't
rubbery,
like crap.
disgusting,
I hate it as well.
mechanically created cheese that you get in.
You don't hate it enough.
Fast
I
to
don't
not
like-
eat it though, do you?
I
I
don't
hate
like
it
the
enough to
meat.
not eat
The
it.
meat just tastes. The meat tastes like they've gone
Yeah,
and sort of got a
I know
plastic
Liam
horse.
doesn't, but Tom, you still eat the crap. Like, a
Fast
lot.
food places are a last resort, always.
No. Fast food places. If I have to go to any, it's KFC.
Yeah, that would be you.
Wait, why?
KFC.
Just why over the others? Like, what's the difference, really? I feel like there isn't any.
What's the difference? There's more chicken.
Chicken. Kentucky
There's more
Fried
chicken.
Chicken.
Because
I
in
feel like
McDonald's,
Burger
you
King
get like
should
chicken
be-
nuggets, which are just like they don't really taste of anything. Burger King's just
Yeah,
disgusting.
see, and the only reason you think that is because it's in the name,
Hmm.
which is stupid. That's just branding. Don't believe that for a
Yeah,
second.
but McDonald's.
They've opened a Subway in
They have a
Steakhouse.
paedophilic clown as their logo.
I actually kind of like McDonald's. I mean Subway. Don't ever hear me say I like McDonald's. I hate it.
I'm gonna cut that out.
I just did.
Paste it all over your.
No, don't you?
I
I actually can't like McDonald's. I actually can't like McDonald's. I actually can't like
Yeah,
McDonald's.
that's what I'm
Fuck
gonna
off. Don't you get-
do.
Yeah, so we went to Subway the other day actually at uni, and I have a friend who doesn't eat it because of his religion.
What religion?
Fair enough.
I believe he is Muslim.
That means he
Fair
doesn't eat.
enough.
He could have
but it needs to be
anything else.
It needs to be, what do you call it? Halal.
That's just not pork, or not the kind of meat that they're not allowed.
No, because the way he explained to me is the animal has to be killed in a certain way. All
Yeah,
animals.
the problem with pigs,
Yeah.
the problem with pork, is that they're dirty. They're scavengers. They're not allowed to eat That's what it is.
Okay.
And they might
also,
have something. Yeah, the way it's
He
killed.
has.
Actually,
it's the way it's killed as well.
yeah.
Like it has to be cut
But
at the
Subway,
jugular or something.
you don't have
like
to
that.
have meat.
Yeah, you do. Name one that doesn't have meat in it.
You could just have like a beef. You
Beef or bacon.
you could have
Either way, it doesn't matter. We
Well,
went
bacon-
and he didn't have one for that reason. He was like, "It's cool. I've got stuff I can cook at home." But there was a homeless guy outside, and my mate's just a crazy good guy. And so we were having our Subways, and he was like, "I'm gonna go ask the guy if he wants some food." We were like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah." So we went out, and then the guy was like, "Oh, thank you." Like, he's really, really grateful. And the guy was like, "Oh, just get me a 6-inch. Like, I don't want to be any problem." And my friend was like, "No. You have a foot long." Like, I don't know. I couldn't not do that, but that's a better way to do things. Like giving money to people.
Oh yeah, no.
And
that's
giving
completely,
giving
yeah.
them something.
It'll
I
be-
think is better.
My problem I'd have with that is not like it would be nice to. I'd just get too scared to do it. It's not like I wouldn't want to spend my money on.
No.
It's like going up to them and being like, "What if they? I don't know."
That's true. Will does get scared
An
easily.
insult.
It was not meant to turn on me like that.
Well,
That's
does
true.
Will get scared?
Will does get scared easily.
Will
How
does
often
get
does-
Not the
scared
point,
quite
like-
easily. I mean,
When
he
was
can
the last
barely
time?
talk to.
I got scared.
Will can
Did you
barely
recently
talk
get
to me on the
scared?
phone, let
I
alone
tell you
go
when
talk
it
to
was
someone in the
scared.
street.
When did you recently get scared?
My security light came on outside and there was no one there. Freaked out.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, but were you watching your security light like?
No, I was just staring out the kitchen window.
And then it went. You were like, "Oh shit! Wait."
No.
What?
I was getting a drink by my sink. Which
Are you sure it wasn't one of your cats?
Did you do like the creepy thing? You like creep outside. You're like, "Hello,
What?
hello."
Who does that?
Is there someone there? You're not funny.
I've got a question for Liam.
Me?
Which doesn't apply to Tom because he'll make an obvious choice because he doesn't play the Pokemons.
Pokemons. Okay.
Liam,
Yep.
would you
Pikachu.
rather
Okay.
go to Hogwarts
Uh huh.
or become or start a journey with one of your starter Pokemon to become a Pokemon master?
Oh my God! What's the point of asking?
Hogwarts.
I knew Tom would say that because he's not played the Pokemon.
Like forever, I would. Like, there's no choice in the
Hogwarts.
matter. What do you reckon I would choose?
The Pokemons.
I choose Pokewarts.
You can't have Pokewarts.
Yeah, obviously, I
That
choose
sounds really painful.
Pokewarts.
Sorry, evolve.
No, it's on your fingers from
And
holding
what's wrong with
cards.
Liam?
Yeah, you have warts.
Shit.
and they start
What's wrong with
evolving
Liam? Always going
into,
to touch the
like-
Pokewarts.
Oh dear. No, obviously Pokemon.
Ready? Why?
Like, because that's just a dream. I don't even care that much about Hogwarts.
Magic.
I don't care. I'd have
I
a fucking
have
Pokemon.
His tree.
I can basically use magic. I'll
I
have
can
like an
kill
arc.
your Pokemon with words.
You'll be like Avada Kedavra, and my Arcanine will be like, no.
No, Pokemon can't do that.
Okay, fine. I'll have a Wonder Guard. I'll have a
A Wonder
Shedinja.
Guard, yeah.
I'll have a
Yeah.
Shedinja, and it'll be like, no.
No, one
it wasn't
KOs
very,
don't work.
it wasn't very effective. So
No, it'll just be like, oh no, that doesn't affect me because it's a one-hit KO move. So, yeah.
suck it. There you go. That's my answer. Tom, what's your reasoning? Why would you like to be in Hogwarts?
Tom hasn't played the Pokemons.
He hasn't played the Pokemons, but why
And
would
also,
you excessively want to be part of
Why
Hogwarts?
Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Because Emma Watson is there.
What if she?
And
well,
Watson is no longer there.
Yeah,
Can
she-
I just clarify?
She's at university now.
She's always there. This is fantasy,
even-
Will. Of course she's there.
Where's she at the
Tom's been
moment?
fantasising about
Giving-
Emma Watson at Hogwarts.
Speeches.
No, she's being a United Nations person and being an actress.
Did you watch that speech?
Yeah, I did.
About femininism.
It was quite brutal, actually.
It was very
Men,
brutal, wasn't
stand up for women.
It was fairly reasonable.
it? It was very reasonable.
I'm a woman, or something. Is that the slogan?
I am a woman.
I think that's
No, it was
what
a hashtag he for she.
What?
It was hashtag
He for she. That's the one. It's not. I am a woman.
He for she. Fair.
Men weren't going around wearing t-shirts that say I am a woman. That'd be confusing.
Really?
So, can we talk about films?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's all
I
talk about one
saw
film we've seen recently.
Big Hero 6.
So name go first.
Okay.
I saw Big Hero 6 last night. You absolutely have to see this movie. It is so good.
I've seen trailers. It does look very good.
Because
Yeah,
I
I've seen
thought,
trailers
honestly,
as well.
I saw it. I saw like a trailer. I thought I was like, okay, it looks like another kind of fun, average
I thought it
Disney
looked quite
movie of
funny.
the year. I was like, okay, it might be alright. Like, no, genuinely, I thought it was going to be like another random film that you just put on and you're like, okay, I enjoyed it. But I didn't think it would be that good. Loved it so much. Possibly, I'm trying to think of other films that I've seen this year. Like, because it came out in 2014, right?
No, Dean
A
film.
2015 film? Okay, fine. Either way, it's the best film I've seen in a while. Really, really good.
I
Have
yeah,
to.
I really want to see it because I don't know why it goes through my brain. Like I went and saw Wreck-It Ralph, and I quite enjoyed that.
I
That's
need
the
to
same
see
that's
that.
what it is. It's the
This
same
is
sort of production.
far better in my head.
Okay, and then I'm really excited to see it. Tom, what have you seen?
Why? I've seen quite a lot of things. I've seen
Choose one.
I've seen American Sniper,
I
I was
really
going to go and
wanna
see that. I was going to go and see
That's
that
a good
tomorrow, but I
film.
don't know that I am anymore.
but
I haven't
my
seen
the
it.
Tell me
film
about
my favourite film at the moment, Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That's not a new film.
That's not a new
I
film.
know it's
Also,
not a
the
new
book's so
film,
much better.
but it's
Also,
a new
why
film
is
for
it your
me.
favourite film?
Because it's
I
got
don't
Emma
read-
Watson in it. That's the
No,
reason.
that's not
That
it.
is your entire reason.
It's not. No, it's not.
I bet you it helps, Tom.
It does help, yes. No. Shall I just talk about American Sniper?
Yeah, talk about American Sniper because that's a really
Yeah,
good film.
what is it about? Because I've
It's
heard.
about-
No,
Shut up.
I've heard really good things about it, but I don't really know generically what it's
It's a
about.
true story.
It seems like a generic.
It's a true story.
It's a true story about the
Pretty
sniper
much.
who's killed the most people.
Generic hero.
American-
No,
Sniper
pretty
who's
much.
killed the most
He
people.
Really?
he joins the Navy SEALs and goes out to Iraq, and quite a lot of his mates end up getting shot to this best sniper, and he keeps going out to try and kill this sniper, and family squabbles ensue, and eventually he kills this sniper and then has to try and find a way to get back into society. That's pretty much it.
Oh, I swear I read a news report about this guy. Was he not end up as
I won't tell you what happens at the end. I won't tell you what happens at the end.
I swear,
But-
like he ends up with like no money or something. Not from the film, but I swear he might be a different guy. I read an article about some.
No, different guy, I believe. It is a very,
Well-
very good film.
The film I want to talk about is The Theory of Everything,
Okay. Another film that I
Okay.
do really want to see.
starring Eddie Redmayne as Stephen Hawking. And if Eddie Redmayne does not win every single Best Actor award for this film,
Did he come out this year?
yeah, it's
Well, it's going to be in next year's Oscars.
No, it's not.
That's ages away.
no, it's not.
It's not?
No.
I desperately want to watch the Oscars.
Well,
Yeah, I always watch the Oscars and think they're good.
well, do
Yeah,
you
I,
think,
I
did
usually,
you-
I would usually watch them.
He's Stephen Hawking in this, and you just see from when he's normal and before he had the illness, and how he basically came up with the Big Bang Theory in just his thesis.
Okay.
And you see all of Cambridge, which is just the most beautiful city. The acting and how he even does so well to portray so much emotion when he like hardly moves. He does so much just with his eyes, and it's insane. It's such a good film.
Interesting. I do really want to see it.
Yeah.
But I really, I'm looking forward to seeing Interstellar this weekend.
Oh, I want to see that.
Something I'm going to be seeing.
I want to see that as well.
9 terabytes of data for pretty much one scene.
9 terabytes of data.
9 terabytes.
Have you not heard about this? You know the is it the wormhole? That
I've
is.
heard the music. That's what
There's so much that's been put into the wormhole. It like each what is it called, frame took like 35 hours to render or something stupid.
Oh my god.
Like
That's
insane. It's something like that, but Yeah, so
But it must be quite a short sea.
apparently it's like the most. I didn't really understand it, but I've been told it's like the most accurate representation of what a wormhole would look like.
Yeah.
Something like that, and that's why. So
Apparently the whole thing's quite scientifically accurate, despite being a science fiction thing. Yeah, sounds good.
It sounds really good, and I do really want to see it. So I look forward to that.
We could probably start wrapping up. So, thank you for listening, everyone. This has been two pints and one Coke.
Solid ending.
2
Well, we
pints
can
and a
say
Coke.
thank you for watching.
So,
Wednesday is a good day.
This is going to be every other Wednesday. Something we didn't mention is that this is an amazing excuse for a plug. So Tom and I are both YouTubers, and Liam should be soon. Liam's often on my YouTube. And so if you want more of us before 2 weeks Wednesday, you can always check out our YouTube. It's really long, but his YouTube name is Tom Alderman.
Yeah, that's right. It's not very difficult because it is my name.
Mine's What Will Wants.
And yeah, so
That's not very difficult to remember either because you don't want Will.
what and Liam's has got no videos on it.
Remember, come subscribe to me for
Subscribe
nothing.
to me, why not? Anyway, thanks to you all for listening, and we will catch up again in 2 weeks' time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, should we do the in harmony thing again?
Oh,
Okay, let's
Ready?
go.
good.
Oh, that was quite nice. Bye.
See, I went falsetto at the end there rather than bass.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, I'm stopping it now.